Hello, everyone. This is Bukeka Style here for you on day 3 of Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa, happy celebration. Talking to you about the amazing holiday that is for the celebration of Black Americans that began in 1966. So today, again, is day 3 of Kwanzaa, and the celebration today is on the topic of UJIMA. So we have done Umoja, which means unity. We have done Kujichakulia, which means to define ourselves, name ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves instead of being defined, named, created for, and spoken for by others. And today, Ujima, on this third day, represents the ability to build and maintain our community together and make our sisters and brothers' problems our problems and to solve them together. Ooh, child. Okay. So again, in Kwanzaa, we are celebrating the African American experience, the ability of our ability to thrive and maintain during an existence in the United States that has been um, very challenging, to say the least. I'm going to read to you a little bit more from the guide of Kwanzaa Happy Celebration. Um, it is no secret that a great number of African Americans have had to deal with poverty in underdeveloped inner city neighborhoods. Yet, African Americans contribute billions of dollars to the American economy. The misfortune is that a culture, we have not made that economic power work on our behalf. And so Black culture is not recognized as one that is synonymous with wealth and prosperity. But I'm going to update this a little bit because, again, this was written in 2001, and we have seen tremendous strides within the Black American community. And a lot of this has to do with perception, okay? Let's just call it for what it is. There is a perception that that many African Americans are not as prosperous as our fellow Americans. Um, and and a part of that perception is very real because of the fact that there is an intention to keep that from happening. Okay. But I don't want to get into the whole victim thing here. I don't want to get into the whole thing of what are you doing to me? What I want to focus on is what are we doing for ourselves, which is what Ujima is all about. You see, Fave Unite TV is about Black stories and Black storytellers. And being able to have a platform to help other Black Americans tell their story is critically important. Critically important. We talked about the movie about the 688. We talked about the Tulsa Massacre back in the 1920s and how people lost their lives and businesses were destroyed and homes were destroyed. And so now we're talking about the ability to work together. And I know I'm talking to family. I know I'm talking to Black folks when we hear so much about, well, can we work together? Absolutely, we can work together. And look at the things that we've been able to do because we work together. You can't make a film about the 6888 or the or any of the films that we've been recently had the opportunity to watch that shows the history of Black Americans' contribution to the United States without Black people working together. I work in an environment every single day where I am working with other African Americans to in the realm of creativity. So I think that is something that we should really disregard. That is a myth that we can work together. And that's one of the things that this particular day of Kwanzaa celebrates, Ujima, the ability to make our problems and our successes each other's problems and successes, and not to wallow in the problem, not to stay stuck in the problem, but to achieve and succeed and move forward, which is what Fave Unite TV is all about. Providing a platform and a space where we can showcase the culture 24/7, or we can showcase the successes and the tremendous achievements of Black people in America through Black stories and Black storytelling. So I'm really excited about UJIMA. That's one of my favorite days. I always look forward to day 3, UJIMA, where we are talking about working together. Um, Another part of an excerpt in this is that we're talking about the fact that we're working with children, right? This is a holiday that really focuses on children. And so when you look at the struggle of African American children and youth and adults, um, it is not so much a struggle for equality, but a struggle to have a promising future and hope. And so the hope for prosperity, the hope for freedom, the hope for having just simply a good life. So that is what we're celebrating. We're celebrating the ability to have prosperity, to have a good life. We deserve that. And not just because we're African Americans, we deserve it because we are human beings, for goodness sake. So every human being has the desire to have a good life. Every human being has the desire to thrive and be prosperous and be happy. So this celebration of Kwanzaa, day 3, UJIMA, which again is to celebrate the successes of each other, and to also to build and up and maintain our communities together, and not in separate camps. That we are here together to build and maintain our sisters and brothers, and help each other to thrive and um, to thrive and succeed in this world. So, I've been wanting to do this live. I was having all kinds of problems doing this live. So help a sister out. If you have any tips on how to have a better live experience on YouTube, but that's okay. I just wanted to make sure that we got to day 3, UJIMA, for the third day of Kwanzaa, and we'll be back tomorrow to talk about day 4 of Kwanzaa. So remember, if you have the Kanara, light your candles. I have a little bit of a challenge with the wax in candles, so I have the symbolic lighting of the candles, but make sure to share with your children, share with your community the importance of unity, the importance of self determination, and the importance of being able to build and maintain together for the betterment of each other. And we thank you for watching Favor Night TV. Once again, we want you to subscribe, share this information with your friends and family. And again, no matter what background, ethnicity you are, remember that the stories of Black people in America are important for all Americans, because we are a central figure to the success, to the prosperity, and the abundance of this country. That is the truth. So thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful Kwanzaa happy celebration.